Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're doing alright today. Wow, that drained a lot more energy than I was expecting. I'm gonna have to get more energy in there. Anyway, hope you're doing well. I am making a black hole band quick. Need to make a ring first. Iron band. And what was it after that? String and dark matter. Which is what I was doing with that dark matter in the first place. That uses up way more than I wanted. Oh, it didn't know that yet. Well, now it does. I'm making a black hole band because I'm going to be hollowing out an area quick. I'm going to be making a little thermopile area. I know it's not really on my list of things to do, but I kind of feel like doing some more things underground before I start making a Skylab. Let's see, I need string next. String. There we go, string. And I think that was all I needed. Reset the energy. There we go, black hole band. And what this does is, oh, I need to turn it on quick. I turn it on, it will consume energy, mostly from my client star right now, because that's my only source of energy. And if an item is dropped on the ground, it will teleport it to me. Well, not teleport it, suck it up. And I'm going to be using that while I'm digging, just so I can not worry about going and picking up everything while I'm chewing through dirt. Okay, so I'm going to be hollowing out this room. And turn on. Pretty simple, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to go and refuel my Klein Star. I haven't actually played much Minecraft lately because, well, Halo 4 came out. What the heck do you want me to do? Not play Halo 4? I can't think of anyone who enjoys that game that would willingly say, hey, I'm not going to play this. Anyway. I probably should grab some wheat and stuff out of here. That'll boost my energy a little bit. Not very much, but... And the reeds. Okay, just... I can shift click this in there, but it's not going into the smelting area. That didn't really give me too much. I might have to sacrifice another bit of red matter later when I start making the thermopiles. But that won't be for a little while longer. Of course, I could always just go and fire up my quarry. And that'd be the smart thing to do, I suppose. Let's see, down a floor. And I sort of have an idea mapped out for these thermopiles. I'm going to spend my time digging this out, so I'll cut away right now, get back to you when it's hollowed out, and we'll take a look at how it looks. So, see you in a moment. Alright, so this is what the room's going to look like. Well, basically. I will be modifying it, making it more aesthetically pleasing. I might just do stone brick for this room instead of marble brick. Maybe. I'll have to think about it. Anyway, each one of these holes in the floor, at the very bottom ones, down here, are going to have lava in them. And above the lava is going to be a thermopile on each one. And then surrounding the thermopile is going to be a lot of water. So I'm going to be having to fill up a lot of buckets of water. I think I'm going to have a temporary infinite source probably right here. That way I'll be able to just quickly get it filled in. No problem at all. Let me check how my nickelite is going. My blue doped wafers. That's 14. That's not the right room. I calculated it, and this should house 18 thermopiles. And I'm doing this in a very compact manner. About as compact as I believe I can get it. I think there's other ways of making this more compact, but I don't know any other designs that you can use. All I really know is each surface of the thermopile can be used to detect temperature difference, and well, one of the best ones is lava and water. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do it with like snow or ice, but with lava that kind of just melts the snow and ice. Yeah, that doesn't really work out very well, does it? But, let's see, I need 18 blue alloy ingots as well. And I think 4 iron and 4 copper per. Let me double check. No, it's just 2 iron per, so 36 iron. That's actually pretty manageable. Of course, it's all waiting on these wafers. I need 36 of these. So they'll be done soon. In the meantime, I can get silver. Oh, and my client star, I actually got it filled up again because I went to my crop room, and remember the system I have where it's automatically making the fertilizer and stuff? Well, it gets way more materials than it could possibly use. So I just simply took those and turned it into energy. Useful. Silver, 16 of them. 18, I mean, not 16. And it was how much? 36. And copper is there. I know it's going to be over 64. I'm going to grab... I think that'll do. Oops, I forgot. Bronze. Ooh, pretty good timing. And silver. And now I wait. You know what? Screw waiting. I'm gonna go and start putting lava in. I don't really have very much inventory space for it. That's not gonna matter too much. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth one. There we go. Inventory space for my Klein star. Start plopping these down. This is a fairly boring job. And why am I so worried about getting a whole bunch of thermopiles for blutricity anyway? I hardly use this stuff. Answer, because I want to make a tunnel boring machine. Mostly just for my own entertainment. Plus, I kind of want to explore other lands, and I figure why not make a subway tunnel while I'm at it. That will give me a reason to get into railcraft as well, with the whole boarding trains and launch carts and all that other wonderful stuff. I don't think I'll be doing any launch carts underground, though. There's kind of a ceiling in a tunnel. Get that bucket of lava there. See, how many can I get? 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a pretty good amount for using just energy I got from the items. I'm doing this way too slow. So yeah, railcraft is something I don't really get much experience on. Mostly due to me primarily doing magic, and railcraft being fairly expensive. However, since I am producing red matter now, I think doing railcraft stuff is going to be pretty easy to do. Oh wow, that was actually exactly the right amount of energy. Huh. So yeah, Halo 4, I've been playing the hell out of that. And I'll be honest, completely messed up my sleep habits. I got it the first night and I couldn't stop playing it. I just kept on going and going with the campaign, and I beat it first night. And I am really messed up with sleep now. I don't remember exactly what time it was I went to bed. I just remember that it was around daybreak. Or past daybreak. I can't even remember anymore. I'd also just remembered right now I'm going to need some more blue ingots. Alloy ingots. Is there an easier way to make these things? A cheaper way? No, just silver and... Darn it. I was hoping you could do it with iron. Silver. We're just going to go ahead and do a whole stack. Why not? Yeah, I didn't think I had any in there. Anyway, time to make those thermopiles. That. I am short on copper. Darn it. And it all went back into my bag. Where's my... Ah, here it is. And what I was saying is, I really, really enjoyed the campaign of Halo 4. Not gonna talk about what's in it. Don't want to do any spoilers. But I really look forward to the next games that they put out. I think 343 did a really good job on making Halo 4. But one thing I am really disappointed with is I heard that there wasn't going to be any invasion in multiplayer, which kind of sucks. I mean, they could still have that in there, technically. The domination game type, not used to that yet. I am learning how to play it. And the most important part about it for me is I usually, with Halo Reach, would use Invasion to make multiple objective maps. And by that I mean you would have to go take point A, then point B, and like yada yada. So basic invasion style. But I had learned how to do it so that the map changes a bit when you capture a point. Like vehicles show up, kind of like they do in normal invasion. Walls break down. My throat's getting a little bit sore. Need to take a drink quick. Bottle of ice. Oops. I like to freeze my bottles of water. That way I can just have ice cold water all day. It's really great in the summertime. It's okay in the winter. Okay, water. I'm gonna need you next. So Torch, you're coming down. This'll work. The other game type that I didn't see in Halo 4 is Assault. That's what it was. Which I've always enjoyed Assault games. They're pretty good. I'm gonna miss them though that they're not in there. Oh, do I not have water? Yeah, I don't have water. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna have to go upstairs quick. Fail at jumping. Potion room. There we go. Go down the hole. Ow! My head. Water here, water here. A small infinite source. That's all I need though. So we're going to do this until all of them are full, and this will be like 2/3 of the way done with the thermopile setup. I am a little bit curious though, can you make a multi-level thermopile setup? I assume you can. You just have to be smart about the wiring. I would be interested in doing that. However, this is going to generate more energy than I'm actually going to probably use. So, why bother? What else can I go back to rambling about? You know what? Let's get a little bit political for a moment. Election day has passed. Thank God. And me saying that, it's going to sound a little bit ironic when what I say next. Election day passed. Obama's still president. Congratulations for him. I'll be honest, I'd rather have him than Romney. He seems a little bit more in touch with the lower class than Romney. And Romney can say he knows what it's like to be a lower class guy, but that doesn't mean he knows what it's like to be a lower class guy. Anyway, moving off of the president topic, I live in Minnesota, and recently we had the Minnesota for Marriage Amendment. That was shot down, which I am glad for. And I do support gay marriage, I will admit that. It's my own personal beliefs. And it's not because I don't think religion What was I going with that? It's not me saying I hate your religion and think it shouldn't exist. It's that I don't think that one religion's beliefs should be what decides the law for an entire state of people who have varying religious beliefs. Now, you may think I sound liberal with that. I don't know. Maybe I am liberal. But from what I understand, liberal is more about equality. Which, why shouldn't the world want that? If we're all treated equals and all have equal rights, there's not really too much that people should be fighting about, is there? Well, I certainly would hope not. I don't know if that's the case, though, so can't really say if that would be the case or not, because as far as I know, we don't have a successful example of people being completely equal anywhere in this world. Except maybe in Canada. From what I understand, Canada is a fairly laid-back country. Excuse me, I'm getting a little bit tired right now. God, it's only midnight. It's way too early for me to go to sleep. Okay, blue ally. It's all jacketed wire. That's not what I want. Oop, passed it. Wool and ingots. Okay. Anyways, basically what I'm saying is the amendment failed. I'm glad it failed, because it's not right for one religion to completely rule over an entire country of people that are so diverse that what one religion would call a sin might not be the case in another. I am pretty sure that most Christian conservatives wouldn't really enjoy it if, I'll say, a Muslim Muslim-based law was put into effect that restricted the rights of Christians. Which, funnily enough, the rights of Christians being restricted was one of the main arguments that Minnesota for Marriage used, which honestly is not the case. You can't restrict a government-accepted religion. That is because they are protected. They are allowed to say, no, we will not allow you to marry in our religion. You will have to go find someone else to wed you. That's their choice. They're allowed to do that. I can run across water. I usually try to avoid actually talking about politics because politics are pretty messy, but I just kind of felt in the mood to talk about them this one time. If anyone really wants to know more of what I have to say about my thoughts on religion and politics and their coexistence, just let me know. I can try talking about it next episode, or maybe in one of my Can I series. For now, let's just focus on wiring this place up. I need to saw some things. Let's go with nether brick. And you can learn a bucket of water, because honestly, I should have had that already. Okay, so time to saw. Actually, panels are good enough. Or do I even need those panels? Ah, screw it. Let's just keep them. I already made them. And wool is here. Client star. There you are. It's more than enough wool. Way more than enough wool. I didn't even need that much. I only need one stack. But is this enough wire? Also, do I have enough material to make a battery box? So I got that. Batteries. Let's go get batteries. Need my nickelite back. Oh wait, I used it all. Okay, put you in here because I don't need any more of you. Okay, switch to energy because that's where the nickelite's at. And then it was tin and copper. See, tin, I need 1 tin per. I need 4, so 2, 3, 4. And copper is right here. 8 of those. Control shift doesn't work on the crafting table. Go figure. And I need wood. There's wood. Far more wood than a man needs. Oh, iron too. Wrong thing. Iron, 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 iron. There we go. Two, three, four. Iron and some nickel, blue alloy, not nickelite. Okay. So that'll do for now. And we're going to set it up right here for the time being. And the wire is going to be a little bit tricky to do. If I do this, oops. And my drill's going to be out of energy soon. There. So the wire is going to go over the tops of these and connect to all the thermopiles. We're going to do that on every row. And that one doesn't need to connect at all. We're also going to have wire go down on this side. Oh yes, that's right, I don't need the wire on top. I forgot that little detail. See, we're getting some energy, not very much at the moment. After this is all connected, though, we should be getting a fair amount. I'm going to cut away for a moment, finish wiring this, and we're going to take a look at the energy we get. Alright, she's all wired up. And we're actually gaining on energy now. It's not very much energy at the moment. I decided, screw the panels. I'm going to just use regular blocks. I used panels in Greater World just because I was putting water in after I got the panels up. This time didn't need to do that. A little bit of hindsight. Anyway, this is going to be the episode. I think I'm going to go and run my quarry some more, get me more materials, more energy, probably upgrade my client star. And next episode, I will think about what we're going to do. I have no idea at the moment yet. But we'll get to it when we get to it. Oh, before we actually end this episode, I want to see how you make this. Voltmeter. Copper, wood, and nickelite. Well, I got the nickelite and the wood. All I need is a bit of copper. There we go. Now to slap it all together. Nickelite and the wood. There we go. So let's see, you right click this, it tells you how much volts and amps it's got. So 91.5. So the amps go up every time it's passing one of these. The volts, I have no idea what that even is for. Looks like a fairly steady drop. Or not. Curious. Well, I'll figure that out at some point. In the meantime, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to see when more episodes come out. And don't forget to like and leave a comment below. Love to hear some feedback. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. I'm going to go play some more Halo.